Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. In today's video we're gonna unbox a parcel that I've just received from DHL. Yes, it's from Christopher Ward, and if you are a follower of the channel, you know this is my second Christopher Ward. But what did I get? So let's try to open up the box and see what we have inside. Well, when I received the parcel, the tape was torn off. I believe it's due to customs inspection. Yes, I was taxed a couple of hundred of Malaysian ringgit for this. So let's figure out how to open up this box. Okay. It's a heavy box. So this is just a protective outer box that they use to protect this nice box that we have inside, and from here we can see the twin flag logo that Christopher Ward has adopted in recent years. So this part here, I think is just a cardboard box, or I'm not sure, maybe it's made of MDF, I'm not too sure, but this portion here is very interesting. I believe on Christopher Ward's website they do mention that they try to be environmental friendly, and I'm guessing, or if I'm not mistaken, this part of the box here is made out of bamboo. Yep. So you can see some imperfection and of the wood or bamboo wood. And this here, it's the warranty card. Yep. So they have a unique 60/60 guarantee, meaning that you have a 60 days return policy and a 60-month warranty, meaning that 5 years warranty. So yeah, this is a really unique. And diameter does not look too big to me, but my concern is on the lug-to-lug distance, which we shall see when I do a full-on review on this watch. So now let's remove everything, remove the clutter, and take a closer look when we peel off the sticker of the watch. Alright, we are now closer to the watch, and let's try to figure out how to peel off the stickers and take everything off from the watch. So yeah, this is the first to go, and let me try to figure out how to remove this wrapping here. Well, I'm sorry I had to do the peeling off of that wrapper off screen because it is really hard to do that. And yes, this is the watch that we have here. It's the C60 Sapphire. I think on Christopher Ward's website it's mentioned that the dial is made out of a 0.6 thickness sapphire crystal, and there is like a polycarbonate backing to give it that blue color. Well, overall I think looks quite good. Let's see if it's moving. Let's unscrew the crown, give it a couple of wind, and try to adjust the time. Well, I need to make sure that the date function is working, so I'm just gonna crank it up to 12 AM in the midnight to see if the date change happens. Yep, okay, so it should be working. But one thing I noticed now, it could be that there is no AR coating on that top crystal. I'm not too sure because I'm seeing reflections all over the place for now, but I could be wrong. But yeah, let's try to take a closer look at the dial details. Let's see if I can move closer to the watch. Yep. So there is this dark blue translucent dial, so we can in a way see the movement inside the watch. And it's also nice that they went with a black date wheel because it sort of like gives the watch dial some sort like a gradient dial effect, where the center of the dial is lighter, and as the dial go towards the edge, it sort of like becomes darker, so it gives kind of a nice effect. And yes, we still have the trident counterbalance on the back of the second hand, and this time around, instead of a teardrop or a water drop hour hand, we have a big triangle for the hour hand here. Well, yep, I think all the indices are applied, and I just noticed that there are 4 screws holding the dial to the watch. Yep, it's a blackened screw, but unfortunately, if you are particularly OCD, these screws are not well lined up together. But I guess that's always the case for a lot of practical screws. So let's see what we have on the underside. So on the underside, we have also a transparent see-through case back made out of sapphire, but I'm thinking that the blue it's a little bit darker, of a darker shade compared to the blue on the dial, but it's cool that we can see the watch movement for this 600 meters dive watch. Yep, is it 600 meters? Let me just zoom in for you guys to see. Yep, it's 600 meters or 2,000 feet. Yep, and of course Swiss made. It's designed in the United Kingdoms, but it's made in Switzerland. So let's try out the bezel and see if it's okay. The bezel seems pretty solid. It's quite easy to turn the bezel, right? And let me see if there's any backplay. Well, there is a tiny bit of backplay, but not too bad. And the crown is signed with the twin flag logo here. Okay, so there could be a situation here because the watch it's 40 millimeters, and I believe the lug to lug distance it's about 47 and a half, but I can see that the mid links on the bracelet it's protruded way further out on the case of the watch. So I do wish that it was an inverted mid link, but we shall see. Let's try to slide it in my wrist and see if it's still okay. I think it's still not too bad. All right, maybe it's a bit on the bigger side, but due to the curvature of the case, I would say it's quite okay for my wrist. But well, we shall see. Yeah, I'll be doing a full review video for this watch after wearing it for a few weeks or a month or two, and I will come back with what I think with the watch. So that's it for this unboxing video. If you're new to the channel, please help by subscribing to my channel. It does help me a lot. And you can also follow me on my Instagram at gfw_watch for more watch pictures. Till then, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Oh, I'll be sizing this up after I end the video to put it on my wrist and take it for a run. Alright, see you guys later. Bye bye.